I would like to present you a wonderful picture of people impacting other people around the globe.
We often think of rich countries.
We often think of rich countries helping poor countries, and able bodies helping suffering people in need.
This is very true.
This is very true
Of many humanitarian efforts.
Of very many humanitarian efforts.
However,
the focus of my presentation is
about expanding that understanding.
About expanding that understanding of that,
to include the contribution possible.
To include the contribution possible
by people with disabilities. And to building partnerships. That bring about mutual benefits on both sides. That bring about mutual benefits on both sides. A great example would be
of people impacting their world positively. Can be found in the stories of Alberta members of Excellence.
The Alberta
Order of Excellence.
Take a deep breath, that's fine. This prestigious
award
is the highest honor that can be given to any person. Albertan. And is in recognition of outstanding contributions of Albertans from a variety of careers. Locally, nationally, and internationally. Let me introduce you to a few that caught my attention.
Introduce you to a few that caught my attention.
The first one is
Colin Glasgow. He was a successful businessman who retired early to focus on his passion, helping children. He established the Colin Glasgow Foundation
that has done
amazing work across Canada and Vietnam, and
now
primarily focused in Zambia.
Good. His efforts in Zambia
alone have provided school, healthcare, eye care, orphanages, sustainable living, agriculture projects, and access to fresh water through the drilling of 500 and something wells.
Very good. Okay, now
another one is
a
passionate mother named Dr. Winifred Stewart.
Was recognized for her contribution of developing
curriculum for mentally challenged kids
in Canada. And her work has gone on to impact children internationally.
And her work has gone in and impacted kids internationally.
She was motivated by her heart for her own son.
She was motivated by her heart for her own son, who had a mentally challenged.
She was involved in extensive research.
She was involved in extensive research efforts.
And organized and founded
night
schools in 19 communities.
In 19 communities.
Across Western Canada.
And across Western Canada.
And I'll just say this one for you, okay?
Uh-huh.
She also inspired the opening of the Western Industrial Research Training Center serving the mentally handicapped. Okay, so a sacrificial doctor.
A sacrificial doctor named Helen Houston
was
recognized for her incredible missionary work in India and Nepal for 39 years. Dr. Helen Houston provided medical services
and even performed emergency surgeries. Under difficult and primitive conditions.
Under difficult and primitive circumstances.
She was the first and only doctor for
many years. She was the first and only doctor for many years.
Her sacrificial heart inspired others to serve.
Her sacrificial heart inspired
others to serve in missions.
Others to serve in missions.
Her story was told.
Her story was told by a fellow classmate and a fellow Alberta Order of Excellence board member. Dr. Gerald Hankins.
In the book,
A Heart for Nepal, and
the Dr. Helen Houston story.
The Dr. Helen Houston story. Huh? I'd love to read this book.
Audrey Morris.
Compassionate woman. A compassionate woman who had a huge impact on the world of brain injured people.
Her story
inspired me from being a brain injured survivor myself.
And I would have loved you.
And I would love to work with her.
Mm-hmm. She was inducted into the
Alberta Order of Excellence in 2003
for
her incredible heart and faith
that people with brain
injuries
could yet
have a chance
at improving their quality of life
and improving their quality of life
and integration
into meaningful involvement in their communities.
Okay. In addition to working with her friend's son diligently.
Additionally,
would you like me to read this part?
Yes.
I'll read this part for you. In addition to working with her friend's son diligently for years on his recovery against all odds, she co-founded and directed a non-profit brain injury rehab program called Association for the Rehabilitation of the Brain Injured. Her faith to trust in God and to hope beyond doctors' prognosis or current brain injury conditions made her a remarkable lady with a remarkable impact on others. And then I was encouraged to find
two people with
two inspiring members
two inspiring members of the Alberta Order of Excellence that lived with serious disabilities themselves.
One of them was
named Gary
McPherson.
Gary McPherson.
You want to tell them he developed
a severe polio when he was a child that left him with paralysis in his arms, legs, and diaphragm.
This meant
that he could not walk, he could not move,
or
even breathe on his own.
He spent the next
34 years in the hospital,
where he eventually met
his wife,
moved into their home,
and had 2 children.
He was an avid sport.
He was an avid sports fan.
Would you like me to finish
Yes.
this part? And huge supporter and director of Paralympics and other accessible sports teams and associations. He took on numerous roles in the community as both volunteer and leader, greatly impacting areas of politics, Paralympic sports, and advocating for people with disabilities. Would you like to tell him about the frog breathing technique? He did this all by overcoming
huge difficulties
daily, such as mastering
the frog breathing technique
that
allowed him to be off
his
respirator for the day at least.
Very good.